Yeah, good day, guys. Welcome back to Eco Graphic Design Training. I believe we're doing great today. So, let me show you how you can make a 3D logo for your business. We have all the frames and everything, so we shall just achieve that within a jiffy. So, let's just start it. The first thing is to select the frame. So, which I want to let me quickly select that. So I have this frame already which I want to use, so I'm going to position that here, then just shift it up a little bit and centralize. After that has been done, then the next thing I need to do is to put in all the stuff which I want to use. So take it for instance, I will just come here straight, then put in all the frame. So take it for instance, I want to use the two, so I have to just crop it and make sure that I use it. So take it for instance, I will crop this, then have it position here. Very simple. So after that has been done, then the next thing I need to do is to put in other stuff needed. Okay, so now that will be done, so I need to quickly do something. So I have to just come here. Having this particular shape will be the best, so I will increase it to the left a little bit. So after that has been done, I will go to perspective. So getting to the perspective, I will increase this towards the left just a bit. So once I'm able to achieve that, it will be very cool. So I will just tap OK. So now we have everything is set. So I will tap OK. So once this has been achieved, I will reduce the size a little bit. Then go in there and click on a bezier mode. So I will have something like this here. So I will have something like this. So I can even quickly reposition it here. So what I'm trying to form is I'm trying to just create a box, okay, as you can see. So I'll position that around there. So you can come in there and increasing the stroke to make it bigger a little bit. So once you are achieving that, then the next thing you need to do is to just put in a finishing touch to everything to make it cool. So take it for instance, I can change the whole color to suit my own taste. Okay, so let's say I make it to be in green. Can decided to make it green. So the next thing I will just do is to go to the gradient. Then when you get to the gradient, you just make one to be deeper while the other one will not just be deeper. So take it for instance, you are going to just draw it just exactly like this. So after you are able to achieve that, you can see exactly what we have here. So I will go in there, then having the stroke again to make everything cool. So after achieving that, then the next thing I need to do is to have a tiny small shape. So I will have this particular shape, then I will make sure that this is having a deep color. So reducing the size very well. Then after that has been done, you are going to reposition it here. So once you are able to do that, you can even make it more deeper. Okay, make it more deeper. Just tap here, then you click here and make it more deeper so that it will stand out. Then what are we going to do next? You are going to just tap on it. Then after tapping on it, you copy and you bring it sharp towards this. So once that has been achieved, we are going to position that around there. Okay, after achieving this, then the next thing we need to do is to we're going to apply in a little white stuff to it. So what I will do, I will first of all merge these two together. That's the first thing. So after merging them, I will now go to the stroke. I will apply a white stroke a little bit. Okay, so after applying the white stroke, I can make it more deeper a little bit. So after applying the white stroke, I will merge the two together. So after merging, go to erase color, then erase it. So you will have your bag being saved. Since we want to use green color, so I'm thinking of using a green and something like red. So the whole stuff will just be green here. So I will use the exact green for this, but it has to be manipulated just as I did here. It has to be manipulated, so the bottom should just flow up a little bit. So I have to make it more deeper than having this particular shape. So after that has been achieved, so the next thing I need to do is to just position this here. So after positioning, the next thing I want to do is to just carve this beside it. So I will bring it to the front. So I can do this outside this. So I will bring this to the front, then position it around there. Now go to the stroke. I will apply the stroke a little bit, then marry it together. Merge it together. After the merging, you go to erase color and you erase the color a little bit. So once you are able to achieve that, we are going to position that here. So now you can make everything more okay. So the smoothness. So once you are able to achieve that, I'm still thinking of just back to the stuff. So after you back, the next thing is applying the perfect color to make everything look okay. So take it for instance, if I use this color, I will make sure that it's somehow deep. Okay, cool. So the next thing I'm thinking is, do we still need to add white? So if you are not adding white, we can actually add something else. So take it for instance, if I decided to use this, so it will be more deeper than expected. So instead of me to just merge it together, I can just decided to place it beside each other like that. So now I will merge the two together or placing them side by side. So I will position it here. So after that has been done, then the next thing I can do to make everything, but I'm thinking of giving the overall stuff. So I might decide not to just merge it together, but try as much as possible to copy this, hide it somewhere, and then merge the shushu together for me to be able to have this. So after that, I will apply the white stroke. So let's say something of 2%. So after that, I can be able to merge these two together. So after merging, then you enable, so you can increase it for you to be able to have this. So I guess this is far better than the previous one. So after we're able to capture, then we are good to go. We can just put in all the write up to make sure that everything is actually cool. So take it for instance, if I say lolly, so I'm still thinking whether the color we are using is cool, but let's try it out. So we have the lolly closet, lolly closet, lolly's closet. So now we have this, we can increase and reposition it here. So after doing that, we go for fonts that are cool for us to use. So take it for instance, I want to use so let me try this Evo Gray. So which will be the best for this? So after positioning that there, I'll think of the font of the color to use. So I decided to use this kind of a color. So and if I don't want to use this, I can go for just changing this to red. Just position that there. Why this will be the lighter part. Okay, but make it reddish. Okay, we can still have this something of this nature. So after that has been done, then the other stuff that we just build on it will be something else. But since everything look like this, I decided to use a green color. So after selecting the green color, so we just go in there and have all our write up dealer. So dealer in kinds of all kinds of female shoes. So we say sandals, slippers, we say slippers, high heels, handbags, and male underwear. So after typing all these, then the next thing we need to do is to select the perfect font for us to use. So take it for instance, we can make everything to be underneath. So now what do we need to do? We look for a perfect font that we can use for this. So take it for instance, I want to use a prototype or popping. So if I use a prototype, it should be able to give me, but popping will be the best. So I can use a popping, then go to bold. I will bold it. So after the bolding, then reduce the size, go to align and you align to the center, readjust properly and reduce the size to suiting what you want. Okay, so and the male underwear, so everything seems to be cool, but I can make it more bigger. So when I make it more bigger, I'll be able to have something like this, which is still perfect and still cool. So increasing it, so we'll have something of this nature. So you can reposition to the center when we have this. Then the next thing we need to do is to put in the location. So I'm going to quickly copy this. After copy, I will edit it. So this is Osun State. Polytechnic Ire, then put the main campus. The main campus, motion ground. To put the motion ground, Osun State. So this is the address. So we are going to use this address. So there's a way I want to place my own to make it cool. Just centralize. So after decentralization, the next thing is to copy. So when you copy this, the next thing is put in the phone number. Since we are here in Nigeria, just put 2348110 8110738811. Then we have two numbers, so we can decide to just use it exactly how we want it. So this one will be here. So I'm going to have the second number now. So why this one we carry 81 as well. 8135380047. So having this, we are going to position that here, then centralize. Now my own WhatsApp is having this contact icon which I can use. So my own is just to scroll up to one particular side and I'll be able to get what I want. So what I need to do now is selecting this and make sure that I use it. So I have to just crop the part that I needed. So cropping this part will be the best for me. Then I will go to erase color, erase the white particle at the middle for me to be able to use it here. And this is for the WhatsApp. So how can I polish it to make it cool? I have to reapply the color. So I'm going there, applying the color to it. So take it for instance, I will apply the color for it here. So the green particle, I will reduce it for it to be able to come out straight. So after that has been done, then the next thing I need to do is to copy and erase. So what I need to do is to just bring out a circle here, then crop this particular one, crop it. So you should be able to work anyway. So after cropping, I will just position it inside here. Just position it. So we tap OK. So now we will be able to have this particular result, and when you see it, that can be around here. Okay, perfect. This is call icon. Okay, so now we have everything standard. So the next thing we need to do is I'm looking for a symbol for I'm looking for location, so which I'm going to search around there. So if I don't see any of those there, it will be very simple. So when you look at the button, we can quickly do that. So what am I looking for? I will just say location logo. So I will just quickly search for one. So if I see this, it's cool, I will long press on it and have it downloaded. Then the next thing is to switch to the what I'm doing presently. So after you have this, then you go to erase color, erase the color, then you are going to position that here. Now change the whole color, the overall color for this as well. So I want it to be green as well. Then reposition to the center, and you manage to position it very well. So after you are able to do that, we are good with everything. But one thing is, we don't have anything touches of white here to make everything look cool, but it's still better. So what I'm going to do is, after marry the whole stuff together, I'm going to marry everything together. I have to position or place something. So marry others together. Okay. So after marry everything together like this, I have to visit my gallery, bringing in this kind of a frame that will be at the bottom part of it. So take it for instance, I have to bring this. So bringing this, I can give it any color of my choice. So take it for instance, I can decide to crown the bottom with this green, so which will be cool, right? So but I could decided to complete the whole stuff with the green to make it cool. So the next thing I will just do to make everything stand out is I will just position saving everything with white transparent background. Then after that has been achieved, I will switch him back to this. Then I will go into photo P. Going to my photo P, then the next thing I need to do is to tap from open from computer, click on medium picker. So I will select the kind of background I want to use, this wall background. So I will wait for it to load. Okay, so after loading we can continue with the stuff. So while we're waiting, you need to download what do they call it, download the template for this mockup at the description of this video, so which I'm going to position. I'm going to place it at the description of this video. So after you download it, you need an application called Z-Archiver. You can get that, as I do say, on your what do you call it, you can get that on the Play Store. So after you download, you use it to extract the way we extract font. Then you select it as I did. Now tap on the layer, then double click, replace me, hide it. Then you tap on the file, click open and place. Then you go to the medium picker. So we are going to select bringing the design we just created right now. So I'm going to bring this, as you can see. So after selecting that, I'll properly place it on this place, then stretch it out. So I'm going to show you two ways of making this kind of a logo. One is retaining the original color we use, while the second one is using the wooden design. So now tap on the file and click on save with smart object. Now be rest assured that everything will work well the way you want it. Be looking at the screen of your phone, you see smart object updated. So what you are going to do is to tap on this 3D logo and you exercise patience. In no time everything will transform, because the essence is you transforming your logo to 3D. So once it change, then we can proceed with retaining the color or try to using the wooden marker, because everything will be replaced. So now as you can see, everything is replaced and it will look alright. So the next thing we need to do is to tap on the layer and click on instruction. The first thing is to hide the design at the first one. So we can go ahead and have this one saved with a PNG. Okay, so we just tap on the PNG and you have your work being saved. So after that has been done, we are going to just hide the gradient overlay for the second one. Then everything will come out clean. Then the next thing I need to do is, let me add the third one and see how it look. So I guess I need to zoom out. So when I zoom it out, I'll go to, because I did something silly here, I hide this. So I want to see what I will get. So I guess I need to hide them. So when you hide it, you will have this something of this nature, because but if you don't hide this, let's see what happens. So I guess I prefer this one because it's more thicker, not more lighter. So I'll click on the export as, then I have the whole stuff being saved. So let's see how it look. So now we can view everything and see how it look. So let's see. So you can see everything now that this is look awesome, and this is perfect way of you making a 3D logo, transforming your design to whatever the sizes or the color you want. So now I will proceed with this by showing you the other stuff that we make here. So take it for instance, so let's go to here so that we quickly look for, this is the first one we did. Just look at it. This is the first one we did, and we can make it more deeper than this one, but this is absolutely cool. We will later edit and make everything look perfect. So thanks for watching, guys. God bless you.